What's up, people? We're going to do an ebb puzzle now on two-step mole problems, okay? And that is when we go from grams to moles all the way to atoms or molecules or compounds, the big number. Or when we go from atoms, molecules, compounds to moles all the way to grams. So there's two steps, 1, 2. Now, we did one-step problems yesterday, and they look like this. They looked like the left side. The number given over 1 times 1 over the proper number that's in the same units as the number given. Now, this is a one-step problem. If we stopped right here, that would give us the number of moles. But today we're going to keep going, and we're going to go from, say, grams to moles all the way to molecules. So times the proper number that you're asked for. See, this is the proper number that's like the number you're given. And then this is the proper number for the units you're asked for. Now, if that seems confusing, don't worry about it. Let's start out. Let's say, what if we had 13 grams of sodium, and we wanted to know how many equals how many atoms of sodium, okay? So my first question to you is, what is the number given? Correct. It is 13 grams. My next question to you is, what is the proper number in grams for sodium? You'd look that up on the periodic table, and you'd say, yep, it's 23 grams. And then they're asking us to name it in atoms. What's the proper number for an entire unit of atoms, for an entire mole? Proper number for an entire mole of atoms is 6.02. times 10 to the 23rd. Now let's talk about how we would enter that on our calculator. I'm on the calculator up here where you can see it. You would enter 13 grams, and then when you say times 1 over, you hit divided by 23, okay? And that gives us this far. If we stopped right here, that would be 0.56 moles, but we're going to keep going. Times 6.02 EE 23. Now, I've already showed you how to use the calculator. EE means times 10 to the. It equals 3.4 times 10 to the, see right here, 23rd. And that's your answer. There will be that many atoms. If you had 13 grams of sodium, then there would be 3.4 times 10 to the 23rd atoms on your scale. Let's try another one. What if I did it backwards? What if I had 1.7 times 10 to the 24th molecules of water? Then how much would that weigh? That would be how many grams? Okay, we can do this, no problem. Let's see. Our formula goes like this, and I call it a V-shaped equation, because it's something over 1 times 1 over something times something over 1. So you're entering numbers in this like V shape. Does that make sense to you? Okay. Now, the first thing we enter is what? What is the first thing we enter right here? Correct. It's the number given. So the number given here is 1.7 times 10 to the 24th. All right, and then it goes over the proper number. What's the proper number for molecules? That's right, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. That is one entire mole of molecules. See how these two numbers look the same? They always have to look the same, okay? It can't be grams and molecules, all right? Let's keep going. And then it goes times the proper number, right here, the proper number for what you're asked for. We are asked for grams. So what is the proper number for H2O in grams? It is 1 plus 1 plus 16, 18 grams. I'm going to let you work this equation now, and you tell me what the answer is. Okay? Let's see if you got it right. 1.7 EE24 divided by 6.02 EE23 times, because we're going back up, times 18 equals 50.8 grams, and I'm just going to lazily round that off to 51 grams, okay? Nice. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one directly off of your worksheet. How about we do number 1 from your worksheet? I'm going to give you an opportunity to fill this out, to fill it out, okay? Something over 1 times 1 over something times something over 1 equals our answer, okay? Now, how many compounds or formula units are there in 24 grams of iron 3 chloride? So what is the number given? You're right, 24 grams. What is the proper number in weight for iron 3 fluoride? Iron is 56, and you have 3 fluorines. Each of those are going to be 19. So your answer right here is 113 grams. How many compounds? What is the proper number for compounds or formula units? The really big number for 1 mole. It's 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. And now I'll ask you, what is the answer? How many formula units are there in 24 grams of iron 3 fluoride? I'm going to work it with you. 24 divided by 113 times 6.02 EE23 equals 1.278, I'm going to call it 1.3 times 10, and you got to look right here, make sure your exponent's correct, to the 23rd, because sometimes your answers can be to the 22nd or something. All right, peace out. That was a good Ed Puzzles. I hope this really helped you with worksheet. This is called worksheet number 4.